Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel, Diamonds and Washi. My name is Katie, and if you are new here, hey, welcome. I hope you'll consider subscribing for lots more diamond painting content. And if you are back, welcome back. Today I am here with another unboxing from Crafties. So Crafties actually sent this over for me to share with you guys, along with a couple other kits that I've shared with you over the past couple of months. And so this is the third and final of that set that they sent over. So thanks Crafties for sending this over. I picked out kind of a variety of kits from them to share with you, just kind of looking at some different offerings that they have on the website. And I'm going to try to give you guys a really unbiased and neutral opinion about what I'm seeing, and hopefully give you a sense for if this is a kit that you want to take a look at. So as far as how they ship out, I believe that they drop ship. I'm not positive about that, but they ship in these plain white boxes. They were a little bit crushed. They just kind of were the 3 white boxes stacked and then wrapped in kind of black poly material, or kind of like that plasticky like trash bag material. This is the least crushed of the 3 that came, so hopefully the canvas inside looks good. So what I'll probably do is kind of write on the end what kit this is so that I can easily find it in my stash later. I actually have some labels that I've bought from a small shop that I'll use to label my kits. So I'll try to remember to link those below in case you're curious and want to organize your stash as well. So everything is just kind of like rolled up in this canvas here, and the title of this piece is, I believe it's called Fancy Flowers. I'm going to double check on that as we open this up and take a look. So we have, there is our canvas, and then we have the diamonds along with what looks like kind of a list sheet, which this is something I haven't seen come with one of my Crafties kits except maybe one time before. And I've shared Crafties kits on my channel a number of different times, and just I think one time before it's come with this inventory sheet. So just FYI, I don't necessarily know if you will get the same thing, but I noticed that right off the bat, so I thought I'd go ahead and mention it. You're gonna get a toolkit, and it looks like it's got kind of our basic goodies in here. They do give you 2 pens and 2 squishies, a pair of angled tweezers, and a basic white tray, and quite a lot of pink wax. That is going to be more than enough to work on a kit this size. This is a nice small size kit. I feel like Crafties really offers some nice beginner friendly kits. They have some larger kits as well, but this one in particular I think definitely kind of fits the bill as far as being a beginner friendly kit. Now if you're seeing that your canvas wants to kind of stay rolled kind of where it was in the box, you can really easily take care of that by just rolling it the opposite direction of the way it had been rolled. And Crafties does use poured glue on their canvases. That and the canvas material make it totally safe to roll it. You can also, this is just another trick if you didn't know, you can just peel back the plastic cover. I usually go about halfway each direction and then lay it back down. Like I said, the name of this piece I believe is Fancy Flowers on the website, and it's by the artist Sybile Art. They have a number of different pieces licensed from this artist. And I do want to point out to you guys, and I'll try to mention this at the end as well in case you skipped ahead, but Crafties seems to have kind of a little bit of a variety in terms of what exactly their kit features are going to be on their website. And honestly, I wish that they were a little bit more consistent because that makes it hard for you guys to know what you're going to be getting. So you know, I'll link to the other unboxings that I've done. The most recent one that I did is an example of one of their newer versions of kits, and this appears to be one of their older versions of kits, I think. We're going to take a look more closely once we look at the diamonds and everything. The ways to tell the difference when you're looking on the website. If you're looking on the website and the kit that you're looking at is offered in both drill shapes, you get to choose round or square drills, and or it's offered in multiple sizes where you get to choose the size, that is going to be one of the newer versions of their kits, like the one that I shared with you last time. I believe it was called Home by Lucy Wu. And this, on the other hand, is one of their older kits. That was one of the first kinds of rounds of kits that they launched, and it's only offered in one size and one drill shape. And I noticed some key differences when I'm looking at them in terms of the rendering, which is how the image has been translated to a diamond painting on a canvas, in these older ones, I see a level of detail and attention to detail in these that leads me to believe that these have been highly hand charted. There's not a ton of unnecessary confetti at all. And so you're going to get a little bit crisper and cleaner rendering style. And I want to take a look at these diamonds. I'm anxious to see, but typically with these as well, you also do get, sorry, I just saw something about these that I think is going to be a problem. I'll get to that in just a second because I may have to eat all these words in just a moment. But the other thing that it hypothetically will come with is some charted special drills for you. So here's what I've noticed. I am pretty sure that this is supposed to be a round drill canvas, and these are squares. And so I'm feeling uncertain. I would have to try placing these on the canvas, but at first glance, this looks like a round drill field to me and not a square drill field. Like the size, because round drills are larger than square drills are. So I am feeling really uncertain about this one, you guys. I'm going to have to go and take a look at the website and see. Unfortunately, this is not the first time that there has been a mix-up when I have placed an order and what I have been sent, which is a real bummer. But I really, really promise to be honest and authentic with you guys about what my experience is, regardless of whether or not something has been sent to me for review. So what I will do is I will be sure to, if and when I get updates, sometimes it takes me a while to hear back from them, I will put any updates that I do receive in the description box of this video. But for now, this is what I'm going to show you guys. So let me go ahead and take you on a tour of the canvas. And I will say, you know what, this looks like this was hand charted like their older kits were. However, the features of this canvas look like the newer canvases. So part of me wonders if they kind of ran out of whatever stock they had initially and they've started producing these now with a new manufacturer, but that is speculation on my part. I'm noticing some differences in that way. Okay, yeah, you guys, when I'm looking at this drill field, do you look at these symbols? And they are round shaped, right? So unfortunately, I don't think that the drills that they sent me are going to be correct for this canvas. Now, the last time that this happened, they did send out, I think they sent me an entire new kit for free. And so I know, they'll do a replacement. I would certainly hope again, but it's a bummer that, I would have to turn around and wait for that. But anyway, we do have their branding at the top, and we have scalloped edges and kind of a soft lint. That's my cat fur. That's not them. I have a black cat, and I swear it's just like glitter. It gets everywhere. Anyway, the backing is the short lint, soft lint canvas that you see with a lot of diamond painting companies right now. We also have, here's a schematic at the top. The name on this one says Beauty. I think on the website it may be listed as, what did I say, Fancy Flowers. So I'll take a look and I'll have it linked either way in the description of this video. We do have a color list over here on the side, and it does look like this one's going to come with a couple of special drill colors. It looks like some ABs, and it's going to have 30 colors in total. And looking at the drill field, the mix-up of drill shape that was sent to me aside, I will say that the printing on here looks exceptionally clear. I don't see any symbols that are too similar to one another or are difficult to read or blurry. These are absolutely crystal clear. And I still look at this and go, yeah, this definitely looks like this was hand charted and is not a pure computer charting. Computer charting, hand charting, there's lots of discussion about like if one is better than the other, and I don't think of it that way. Honestly, I think of it as, what is your personal preference? There are people out there that swear by the softer look that computer charting gives and feel like it's the most true to the original artwork. And there are people that think that, really hand charted with lots of clean and crisp lines is more the experience they're looking for with the diamond painting. All that I try to do with my unboxings is to give you the information of what I'm seeing and let you decide what you prefer. So this one looks to have a lot more of that kind of clean, crisp lines. Now, let's take a look at this. Let's see. So this DP 1042 matches up with the model number on here. So you can match these up again easily, and it's got the size on here. Again, this says it's 40 by 40. That is what it looks like. I'll grab my measuring tape and we'll take a look, but let's take a look at these diamonds and what's included. So, okay. We do have a color list over here, and the yellow highlighted ones are the ABs, and it tells you how many bags we've been sent of each and how many there should be of each. The ID you see over here in this column, this looks like this is DMC numbers. So the DMC color code system is what most diamond painting companies do use, and it comes from the DMC brand of floss. And like I said, most diamond painting companies use it, so it's nice that it is mostly universal in that way. What I could do with this, and what I likely will do with this, is actually, well, nope, I sure won't. Okay, hold on a second. I was going to say I will just cut this out, and I will use this as a symbol chart, and I'll put the labels on my container. But you guys, the symbols that are on here don't match the symbols that are on the legend on the canvas, or the symbols that are right here. So, oh, that's going to be tricky. This is unfortunately a disappointing lack of consistency, and I am bummed, and I feel like I'm just gonna have to send them some feedback and go, you guys, some real inconsistent issues here that make this kit a bit unworkable. Aside from the fact that these are the wrong drill shape for this canvas, the symbols don't match. Now, it looks like the DMC codes match. So you got 150, 310, 316, 355, 500, the 701. So the DMC codes match. So you could scan the legend on the canvas, or take a picture of it. If you wanted to make labels that you could put on the containers or the bags, however you decide to work with your diamonds, you can do that. This canvas is also small enough that I feel like you could just like label it with the number that's in the left-hand column, so numbers 1 through 30, and then you just might have to do a little bit of extra work, like look at the symbol, find the symbol over here, and then find the number, on your diamonds, and then pull that. Those are some ways that you can make it workable, assuming that they do send you the correct diamond shape. So, they do put some instructions written out here for you. Let's do a measurement on here just to see. We are at about, if I lay this flat, about 40 centimeters. And about almost 40 this way. I'm going to call that true to size. I give diamond painting companies a centimeter or two of wiggle room, and this is within that. So we'll take a look at the diamonds and just sort of see the colors we're working with, maybe get a sense for the square drill quality. Maybe they offer this one in both drill shapes now. I don't know. That is feedback that I would give them. I feel like when I started diamond painting that Crafties used to be much more consistent, and things that, I started buying from Crafties over 3 years ago. And I just feel like, of course, times change, things change. But I think that as customers, we certainly we want to know what we're buying, and for there to be some level of consistency. So that is something that I would share with them feedback wise. The bags have, so we have the number 20, which is going to line up. Okay, so number 20 down here on the legend. And then the second number is the DMC code, and the last number is the weight. So the colors look really pretty. We do have some of these kind of darker colors. These squares do look like acrylic squares to me. Yeah, they sometimes just have kind of a look, but I don't know that for sure. So yeah. So like I said, some of their kits on the website, they do, I see a lot of, there's tabs on a lot of the ones in here. So I don't know, you guys. That I'm a bit disappointed. And you know that it takes a lot for me to say as much when it comes to unboxing. One that always tries to really find the positives and focus on what are the ways I can enjoy this kit. This one I'm having a tough time with, honestly, and it's kind of a bummer. But this is part of this is the experience that I'm getting as someone that was sent a kit for free. I don't know what your experience would be as someone who pays for a kit, but I am going to be totally honest and transparent. And this is what my experience has been. So we do have these two special drills, and it looks like we've got, are you feeling the Christmas vibes here? We've got a green AB and a red AB. Now AB stands for Aurora Borealis. These get their name from the Northern Lights and have an iridescent coating on the top that makes them extra sparkly and really draws your eye to the areas they've been charted, and they're just really pretty. So we have a red and a green, and assuming that this will be the same, if it is the same charting and the same special drills, if it's sent with round drills instead, the place that you'll find these ABs, so here this tie on her dress has the red ABs, and then there's a little outline of green ABs, and here too, this like, it's this heart symbol, that white heart symbol, that's our green AB. And then this flower, I love this AB placement. That's gorgeous AB placement. The whole stem of the flower is ABs, and then the whole kind of flower itself is red ABs, as is, I think this is like a petal that's falling. See, I do love that. Her lips are red ABs. These are exactly the kinds of places I would want to see ABs charted. Yeah, red ABs, green ABs here, some red ABs up here, and sprinkled in this flower, it's that plus sign is our red AB. And then we have some up in this flower, kind of sprinkled in here is that red AB, and then we have some green ABs right here. So I can say that that is something that I like. I like the symbol clarity. I like the canvas material. I like the price point. I like that it's licensed artwork, but it's the consistency. I would love to see more consistency across the board. And, I'll see what happens when I contact them and let them know that I was sent the wrong drill shape, and see if they'll send out some replacements. And I'm also going to let them know that, FYI, like this doesn't match up with the symbols that are printed on the legend and the canvas. And so this would be very confusing, I feel like, especially because I have tended to talk about Crafties as a very beginner friendly brand because of the price point, the size, 40 by 40, like a hand charted licensed piece. Like that's one of the things that drew me to them initially. But if a beginner gets this and is like, this doesn't make sense. Like imagine a beginner trying to place these square drills, which are smaller than round drills. It's like, they're just going to have these gaps all over the canvas, and the symbols aren't going to match. It's just going to be really confusing for them. And then maybe it was a diamond painter. I don't know. So that's something that I highly, highly value with diamond painting shops. And I know a lot of you do as well. So I am going to send them some feedback, and I'll update in the description box with what I hear back once I hear back from them. But this is the last kit that they've sent me to share with you guys for review, so I wanted to make sure that I did so and still be extremely honest and open with you about this is what we're getting. So feel free to let me know what you think in the comments. I know that this is probably one of the more, I don't know, like a little bit more of a negative unboxing, I guess, just because I feel like, well, there's some really key problems here, but I did try to point out some things that I do feel like Crafties does right when they get the rest of the things right too. So I don't necessarily know that I would let this turn you off from Crafties, especially if they're good about replacing if there's a mistake. But I also totally understand if you're like, I just am going to wait until there's more consistency across the board with it. So anyway, thanks for watching. I hope that this was helpful in some fashion, whatever that means for you. But feel free to subscribe. I try to post lots of diamond painting content that's really just unbiased and neutral and helpful for you guys. And I'd love if you wanted to stick around, and I'll keep you guys posted. But thanks for watching. I hope you have an absolutely wonderful rest of your day and week, and I will chat with you in the next one. Bye.